Hey, this is the video for IMMUNITY.2. So go ahead and set up your Cornell notes. Remember to start a new page for this video. And check out the essential vocabulary. Today we will be discussing white blood cell, immune response, antibody, and HIV/AIDS. So white blood cell is a specific type of cell. It's found in your bloodstream. You'll notice it's next to red blood cells and they're much, much larger. Okay? If they're stained properly, they may have a purple color, but when you're looking at them on a test, you won't see them in color, so they'll just be larger, but they'll be near the red blood cells. And the white blood cells are specialized cells in the bloodstream that carry out the immune response to destroy pathogens. So the immune response is something a little bit different. It is the process in which white blood cells recognize, mark, and destroy pathogens. There are different types of white blood cells. You do not have to specify the types of white blood cells, but different types of white blood cells will carry out different parts of this response. So again, there are 3 different stages. We will first recognize, we will mark, and then we will destroy. So I've set up this cute little traffic light. The first thing we want to do is we notice that something doesn't belong there. So it's this big red warning sign. We are recognizing these foreign antigens. In this case, they are triangle shaped and our organism has a different shape. So we have maybe circular ones on the surface of our cells, and this one is an invader. So that is a problem. After it's been recognized, the body will mark this antigen or these antigens with antibodies. And if you notice, antibodies are these little Y-shaped, and they're going to attach to the antigens. Now, you're going to have sometimes multiple antibodies can actually overtake an invader cell, and sometimes they need a little bit of help from the white blood cells. So after the antibodies have been marked, they will then destroy the pathogen with another type of white blood cell. So this white blood cell comes in and basically is eating it, kind of like a Pac-Man. And it eats that invader and it destroys it. So once it has been destroyed, there is a really good benefit from this, is the body will remember these organisms. It will remember these antigens. It will save some of the antibodies so it doesn't have to make new antibodies or doesn't have to start the whole process all over again. So once you've had a particular viral disease or some viral diseases and your body fights it off, you will remember that, or your body will remember it and be able to produce antibodies for it again in the future. Now, if we looked at some population of white blood cells over time, remember white blood cells indicate immune response. So normally you will have it, kind of hovering somewhere around in the middle, but once in a while you may have a very rapid increase in white blood cell population. And then you go back to normal. And remember, the process is dynamic equilibrium. It's also known as homeostasis. So in certain times you may be outside or not able to maintain homeostasis. The white blood cell population got really high because there was an invader. So more white blood cells needed to be present in order to fight off that invader. Now, one thing we should mention is and you've probably heard of it, HIV and AIDS. Well, HIV is a virus that attacks specific white blood cells. It reduces the body's ability to fight pathogens. HIV stands for human immunodeficiency virus. And once you have enough white blood cells destroyed, the body cannot fight off pathogens. And that is a condition known as AIDS, and that is acquired immune deficiency syndrome. And I don't think you're really going to have to know what HIV and AIDS stands for, but you should understand that it is a disease, it is a virus that attacks the white blood cells, reducing the body's ability to fight any sort of pathogens. So what I would like you to do is respond to this check for understanding. I hope that this video was informative. I thank you for your patience and your attention, and I will see you soon.